Hi there, it is Thursday, September 4th, and got a set of puzzles stacked up. Let's try to knock them down. First with pips. Just reload that, there we go. Okay. There's only one zero, and it could actually go either way here, I think. Well, maybe not, actually. The 10 has to be made from two fives, so 5 and 3, and the 6 can stick up, and the 5 can stick up, and then that's a 3, 0. Okay. Whoops, that was already ready. Okay. Look at all those equals, wow. So there's only one double tile, so the 5 has to go somewhere in there. It might get tucked up. If we do that, actually we have to do this as a double tile, so I think it has to be like this. And we have to cross over, so it could be 5 and 1, 5 and 3. 3 and blank, though, so we need the 3. We don't have another blank, so it can't be in the equals. So it could be 5 and 1, 5 and 2, 5 and 2, and then the 2 and 3, and all the 3s come in, yes, 5 and 3, and then we fit in where we can. Cool. That was a nice grid. What was that? This was a, okay, so this was a, we'll say 2 by 4. This was a 3 by 4. Is the next one a 4 by 4? Oh, well, okay. A 4 by 5 still. Larger and larger. I'm going to call that a themed pips. Well done, well done. Okay, now this is going to be challenging, I'm sure. Look at all those zeros. There's a double zero, which there actually isn't, so we're going to have to make it out of something. The set of 4s is interesting, and triple 3s. 24 is a lot. That's going to need to be made from... Actually, we don't have a 6, so you can only make it from 4 5s and a 4. So 4 is interesting, greater than 1, so we can't do this 4, but you could do the 4 and the 2, the 4 and the 3. And the 0 just feels like a throwaway right now. If I do that, then I would need some 5s to stick down. Or a 0 5. Do we have a 0 5? We don't. 0, set of 4 could be 1, 1, a 1, a 1, and a 2, or a 2, 2, and a blank, a 3, 1, and a blank. There's some options there. Let's just try some things. So, actually, maybe think of the equals. So the equals, there's 3 equals. 1, 2, 3. It could be the 1s. Could be the 3s. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, and the 4. Okay, I guess it could be everything. But the 24 has to be 4 5s and a 4. Which means there's going to be a lot of 5s here. And we can't have double 5s, so the 5s always have to stick out. So it could go like 5, 0. Greater than 1 is, could be 5, 2. Sort of guessing here. 5, 1, 1, 1, and 2. We don't have a lot of good ways to get a 1 in there from the 0, so I could do that. A 2, do we have a 2? 2 and a 4? Oh man, this kind of looks like it's coming together. Which it has no business doing. 5 and 3, and 4 and 3. Dang it. Well, wait a minute. This might work. 4, 3, the 4 and 1. The 4 and 1 has to go down. Dang it. So, feels close. This could be 5 and 0. The 5 and 2 and the 4. That has to be a 3 though. 4 and 3 can go here. We had another 3. Okay, I think saved it. And a 5. Is that it? Yes. All right. Got away with it. That was tough. It's not an easy inroad, but I'm going to call that themed, of larger and larger blocks of pips. Well done, well done. Okay. Little mini national park in the Canadian Rockies. I'm not sure which park that is. Elevator choice. Floor. Means of transport in Seattle, San Francisco, and New York. I think San Francisco is a tram or like a taxi or an Uber Lyft. But interesting choices. Unlikely chef, a rat or Remy. Honor thy father. Closest pal, BFF. An alert, Jones, Nora Jones. Number of thieves, 40. And loose item at the bottom of a fast food bag. A fry? Banff, okay, yes. And a ferry. Seattle, San Francisco, and New York ferry. Yes. Cool. Okie doke. Got a little Pismo called Mood Swings. Mood swings? Mood swings. Make a video about a video, for example. Meta, or React. Ancient poet dubbed the 10th muse. Pond scum and seaweed for 2. Ooh. Moss. They're green? The British don't know how to make a good cup of coffee. You don't know how to make a good cup of... You don't know how to make a good cup of tea. It's an even swap. An excerpt from the U.S. Army's advice to World War II GI stationed in Britain. That's awesome. I'm hoping it's tea. That's a beautiful quote. Make a variety about a video, for example. We can say React. Sets of 7 Scrabble tiles, or what they sit upon. Racks. Wouldn't have got it without the parenthetical. Bella's The Last of Us role. Ooh. Crud. Bella Ramsey, and she plays, I want to say Ellie. I think that's right. Pond scum. Algae, okay. Feeling of unease. Agony? I think like angst. Animal that's way too excited about hump day in a Geico commercial. A camel. Quadrilateral shape named for a toy. A kite. Feeling of unease. Animal hanging out on San Francisco's Pier 39. A sealet? Or like a sea otter? Or sea otter? Sea lion? Sea lion. Agita. Okay. Topic for many atmospheric scientists. Climate change. Number of Emmy wins. Could be 1. Say 1. Harley Davidson's apt ticker symbol on the New York Stock Exchange. That's a cool fact. I don't know. Is it Pond to replay? Commercials that don't sell products. PSAs. League of Legends character. aka the Frost Archer. Container for a certain field day race. Ooh, do not know. Ancient poet. Could be. Instrument that plays the main theme in the Sorcerer's Apprentice. A bassoon. Well played. Yard cleanup implements. Bags, rakes. Star Trek, The Next Generation, empath, Deanna. Do not know. Old Hollywood icon West, who said, I used to be Snow White, but I drifted. Atmospheric disruption. Storm or something. Red flowers, Grand Am fireballs. Beautiful, beautiful cluing. Beautiful cluing. World or Farmer's Book. An almanac? Dude. Use a Brillo pad. Scrub. Sorry to bother you, actor. Ooh. Trejo? That's what I can guess, but I'm not sure if he was in that movie. Raunting excessive affirmation. Needy? MSN. Highest card, yeah. Eggs that you can eat a dozen of in one bite. Row. Scour. That's better. Long-term birth control option, an IUD, and Ivory Coast. Okay. Like bourbon and balsamic vinegar. Those could be aged. Harley Davidson. Hog. Nice. That is very cool. Okay. More downs. Piece of cornhole equipment. A bean bag. Star Trek. Extracted. Mind. Way off in the distance, afar. You get the picture. Etc. Etc. May. Okay, that could be. May West. She or her in Spanish. Ilsa? Sorry to bother you, Danny. Elra? Granger? R. Could be an R. Pollution that might prompt a recommendation to work from home. Smog. Something a love. Maria's response to a boy like that in West Side Story. I have a love. That's what it is. What else can I do? I remember that one. Played clarinet for that musical. Vibe Shift? Yeah. And Elra? Grover. Could be. Troy? Yard cleanups. Rakes. Container for a certain field day. Oh, sack race. And is it Sappho? Ash? No. Yeah, okay. Glover? Ella. Danny Glover. Yes. Climate change, vibe shift. Okay. Hog. And that hog, yep. Yeah, the small ones being clever is great. Gorgeous cluing. The T quote, I'm going to have to remember the T quote. That's fantastic. Hog. The bassoon for the Sorcerer's Apprentice. Vibe Shift is awesome. Almanac is a great word. Scour. Mario for the fireballs. Dude. Gorgeous puzzle. Well done. Okay, Molly got a smallish puzzle. Pool dimension. Maybe depth. Stoner. Something one's horizons. Broadened. Had. Expresses as a grievance. Heirs. wares. Ecstasy by another name. Is that Molly? Overflow with, team with. Is it I? Structures demolished in some river restoration projects. Ooh, that doesn't look great. That could be like dams. Or what? Structures. River restoration. Could be dams. And it's not. Sushi in the form of a single, often cone-shaped, piece. I'm not sure. It's probably a great word. Downfall. Demise. Nom de plume? Rigid part, the rim, manager's manager informally. Like surgical instruments after being autoclaved. Sterile. Ew, what's that smell? Bird that can rotate its head 270 degrees. Owl. It's a beautiful way to clue that. Surfaces for wiping shoes. Doormats. Guesses affected by subway delays. ETAs. Degree held by many professors. PhD. Sushi in the form. A hand roll. Okay. Monastic figures akin to abbots. Briars? No, potheads. Priors? Go out with a bang. Nemo, clownfish, sketched, drew. Proposed law, a bill, and a grand boss. Awesome stuff in there. MDMA, okay, yes. Molly. Autoclave sterile was great. ETA, subway delay. Doormats, bang. Owl. Awesome. Okay, last one. A Thursday. Anything goes. Train unit. Could be a car. Part of an airplane. The cabin? Tap it. You could tap an app. You could tap that ass. Where Davy Crockett died. The Alamo. Okay. Tap it. Tap it. Alt? You could tap Alt. RT done. Athlete tackling El Capitan. Oh. Like, was that movie just called Solo? And now I can't remember his name. I want to say it's an A. So not car. Baseball great who said, if I'd just tried for them dinky singles, I could have batted around 600. Interesting. Okay, what's the big thing? Investors' question for a startup, to which 3, 8, 35, and 49/7, which is interesting, that's out of order, down, reply yes. Could be going the other way? Investors' question for a startup. Yes. Okay. Very enthusiastic yes, and things might be going in the other direction. Beautiful little grid here with the plus in the center. One means of going up a hill. First thought is a bike. Relative of a gull. Like a turn or something like that. Down. You're down, you could be into it. Neo country or tin. Okay, that's the big thing. Oh, C49 down. With 7 down, a worker who likely knows the ropes. Like a novice? Not a novice, but a seasoned pro or something. Builds, erects. Santiago. Fictional land of magic and talking animals. Narnia? Signia? Santiago? Deck the Halls contraction. 'Tis the season? CNN International channel seen in hotel rooms worldwide. Wiped out. Erased. Hurry. Rage ran. Playground retort. Something. Okay, Sao Tiago maybe. Playground retort. On so a bunch of fruit may grow on it. Maybe going the other way though. Goalie's stat. Saves. Hurry. Race. I can sow. And if something vine. Grapevine. Bunch of fruit may grow. Grapevine. Well, other way. We'll go like that. One at a time. Grapevine. So moving up, or are your sales moving up, or growth mindset or something? Do you have a growth mindset? Inch toward, ease toward, slowly diminish, erode, word with stop or prize, door stop, door prize, cool, one of the Addams family, ooh, I don't know, punk subculture, emo, ooh, Fester's question, woke. Struggle to decide. Like, I don't know, vacillate or debate. I don't know, I'd have to just go through some crosses here. Reese Witherspoon's role in Legally Blonde. Not sure what her name is, or a lawyer, or baseball great. Untouchable. Impervious or genre for Sunset Portal. It's a noir. Designation for some audio connectors. Had the reins. Held, controlled. Led. Give and take. Swap. Financial support. Seed money or a stake or a investment or just support or lose firmness, slip, no firmness, sag, clown, a goof, woke, roused, summer, AOES, CO, ooh, struggle to decide, I liked grapevine, a bunch of fruit may grow on it, the grapevine, that feels great. I'm on a roll, spreadsheet units, cells usually, sheets, but cells usually, I think that's usually with 2 L's though, spreadsheet unit. Columns, calls, rows, in good shape, fit, corn syrup brand, Caro, Book of Mormon book, ooh, plant watcher for short. Watch the plant. Help temporarily with over. Watched over. Chops. Skills. High-end suit. 3-piece, 2-piece, a tuxedo. Locale for a couples cruise. Cruise could be like a tandem bike. That could be cool, but that's too I like that as an idea though. Never made a crossword that long. Couples cruise, that could be cool. question mark. Maybe bike or duo bike or milieu for the flying Walendas. We'll say circus. TCM, epitome of simplicity. TLC, flying down to Lion Keeper. None of that's looking good. Right as music. No Tate. Noted? Note up. When ties get untied for short. So you could tie like, I think like twist ties, but I also think shoes, you could untie your shoes at the end of the day. You could untie your tie at the end of the day. Obsessed with. Into, avid, into, another into. Read in the, I think that's Lou Reed. Celestial omens to some. It could be like good news or bad news. Celestial omens are make tears, cry, sob, wail, a mind meld. Athlete tackling El Capitan. Starts with an R. Maybe. Row. This is probably a cab, isn't it? Cab? Train unit. Could be a cab. Car. Okay. Relative of a gull. Yeah, bike doesn't feel that great now. Could be a turn is what was the idea. One means of going up a hill. Down. That was into. Reese Witherspoon. Emma or Enya? Enna. Enla? Enra? Neo country was the idea. Enya. One means of going up a hill. A tire. A time. Something. Was. Worker who likely knows the ropes. Ropes. Problem solvers cry. I something? Something that loves so gentle in his view should be so tyrannous and rough in proof, alas. New York Rangers home. Are they at MSG? I'm not sure. Designation for some audio connectors. Mile, mole, mule. Stadium or something. Does it scale? Inch, edge towards? Does it scale? We'll try does it scale. And like you, yes. One of the ends. Gomer? Struggle to decide. Gossip. You dish? Dying technique. Dying technique. Thinking like henna. With an IK. Jungian archetype? Could be karma. I'm not sure though. Who popularized the proverb, With great power comes great responsibility. Crap. I should definitely know that. With great power comes great responsibility. It's from a movie, I think. I don't remember. Weddings, unions, traffic director. A light or a cop if it could direct traffic. Fool. Agonize in an ass. Gomez. Write as music. Notate, or might be a T. Helped temporarily. Tided over. Note, maybe. Ow. Subs. Like a hero? Plant watcher for short. Invite from atop the stairs. Come up or something up. ESP. Subs. When ties get untied. At something in 3. When in 3 or place offering a rise and shine breakfast. IHOP or Denny's or epitome of simplicity. Flying down to something. Lion keeper. Like you keep the lions in a den. Start to count. 1. One means of going up a hill. Untouchable. Immune. Down. South. Down into, like avid. I can come. I will enjoy this. I'm down. Rise, opposite of lower. And this was like a pro or some designation for some audio connectors. Problem solvers cry. Eureka. Not all the way there yet. Baseball great. Dinky singles. Babe Ruth. That is interesting. Limb climber. And this was ale? Tap the ale, okay, yes. Climber. Rocky climber? Financial support. Sky kiss? Dying technique. Ooh. That little thing you do. A tick? Natick or anima? Not sure about that section. Initials for cinephiles. HDR, high dynamic range, traffic director. A rope or a rope. Write as mutate. I like notate. I feel like that would be it. With 7 down, worker who likely knows the ropes. Something Dow. Window washer. Window washer. Okay, that was good. Subs. Like tempos or IPOs? Book of Mormon? No. Epos? I'm not sure. Who populates the proverb? Yeah. I'm gonna kick myself. Lord Error Crud. Oh, male and female. Okay, yes. Alt country. One, you can go up a hill like on a tear? Tier? No. L? Down. Like that's a clue? T-car? Ooh, okay. MSG? Financial support. Backing. And what is this? Rock. Oh, I didn't have the C. Rock climber. Okay, there we go. MSG feels good. Could be. Badic, Bodic, World Capital of Central. High-end suit. Celestial Omens, maybe ends in an S. Obsessed with. Okay, so that could be into. Locale for a couple's cruise. Wept. Uh-oh. Something in 3? HTTP in 3? Place offering a rise and shine. Okay, maybe it is high hop. Weep. Inta in 3? Is that weep with, is weep, crud, is weep with E? Weep? Nosh? Noth? North? No. Chops. Minces. Okay, very fine chop. Mate in 3. Okay, Noah's Ark. I think that's with a K. Ask up. Okay. OSHA? Plant Watcher, yes. And Heros. Subs. Heros. Heroes. Subs. Heroes. Subs. Yes, okay. Heroes is a sandwich. Got it. Book of Mormon book. Yeah, crud. What is that? This doesn't feel that great. Eureka. Rock Climbers is great. I'm not sure about this, though. This stuff. And Caro. I feel like it's Caro. I've gotten Caro syrup before. I'm on a roll. This was Anima. Ancash. Inca, could be Sa or Dan. Something Dan, something Den. When ties get untied. High-end suit. A high-end suit. I'm thinking a suit of like something that you wear that's makes you look all fancy. But a high-end suit could be an ace, like a red ace. I'm not sure if that's slang. When ties get untied, at for short. Oh, so ties, you could have like marriage ties, and you get a divorce. Like I tie the knot. I can think like IPOs. Flying down to celestial omens to some. Something ers. When ties get untied. Icer. Book of Mormon. I feel like that could be Opos, Epos. What was this, rope? Rope, traffic director. Rome, roan, rove. Could be rope. Dang it. What is that? With great power comes great responsibility. I'm gonna kick myself. Alright. I'm gonna turn it on. Holy crap. Look at all that. Okay, the redace, yeah. One means of going up a hill. T-bar? And you're down, you're blue. Okay, T-bar. Is that a thing? That's a thing with skiing, I think. Not very familiar with that. Okay. Gossip. Din. Ooh. Yeah. Okay. This is not rope. Traffic director. Like the movie Traffic? Is that a thing? Eros, Apos, Enos. Enos? Enos. Traffic director. Could be bone, cone, cone. Traffic cone, yes. Initials. AMC? Cinephiles. Like TCM or... AMC? Whoops. No. MC. G. Anchorage, Incas. Anca. That thing that could be a tick. I'm on a roll. Kara. Okay, that was right. World capital in central Anatolia. Ankara? Ankara. Spider-Man. TMC. Okay, yes. Spider-Man. High-end suit. When ties get untied. Something top. Big top. Big top. Celestial omens. Epitome. I think like the Obey or something. No. Flying down to Lion Keeper. MGM. Armani. When ties get untied. In OR. Oh, flying down to rib. ABC. Flying down to Rio. Summer comets. In OT. Not sure if I know what that is. In OT. I not. When ties get untied for short. INOT. Spider-Man. 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 Ugh. Very cool idea. Does it scale? Got a lot of them. Got window washer, grapevine. There's some Eurekas there. We got rock climber and all that stuff. But Spider-Man. Look at him go. Does it scale? The question is usually posed by people who have the greatest interest in whether an idea can be delivered to a broader audience and therefore make the most money. Bottom to top to make sense, yep. Rock climber, Spider-Man. What is this? I didn't notice this until I was finished solving, but I was amused by the part of a train, airplane, mode of transportation crossing. Oh, car and cabin, yeah. Yeah. Caro, yeah, I wasn't confident enough. Noah's Ark, that was good. ESP. Alt Country, MSG, yeah, is where they play. Heroes, yeah, that was tough. I not, yes. As I was going back over the puzzle, I read the answer I not and had trouble parsing the phrase, when ties get untied, as in overtime, in OT. Okay, in OT, in overtime. Ties get untied, in overtime. Gotcha. Has nothing to do, yep, the MGM. A valuable rule for how to interpret a clue, and then puzzle directors go and change it. Remember when I said that any clue beginning with start to means that the answer is the first letter of the object of the clue? The answer is not letter C, but number 1. Yes. Hello in Puzzle Land to you. 4th puzzle, well done. Groovy, man. Fabulous collection of puzzles today. Great cluing. Need a little help over the edge with this Thursday, but I'm very happy with that. I think Puzzmode killed it the most today. Like, some of those clues, like Chef's Kiss, I really liked the Mario. The bassoon clue is wonderful. I like the T. I think that's my favorite. Wonderful, wonderful. Okay, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a good day.